Hello and welcome. I'm Robin with robinswreathery. Let me know where you're watching from. Not having much luck with Facebook. So I'm gonna totally exit out and go back in again. We got YouTube. We're trying to pull up Facebook. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you feel like such a fool when you're on here. There we go. Man, oh man. That was unbelievable. Usually when the kids are in school, it's real easy just to pop right on because it doesn't use up all, I guess, who knows. All right. So we're going to be working with our new tier tray today, our breast cancer awareness tier tray. So I'm going to pull you down and we will get started. Oh, geez. Oh, now we got this issue. Some mornings you just want to say, what the what? Well, I can't get that out of the way. And I don't know even where it came from. I give up. Well, we'll try and work off of that screen. I'm getting double vision here, but it looks like you're solid, so let's see. I think we can... No, I don't want a new Mevo app. Hey, Judith. Hey, Dawn. Welcome. Now, let me see if we can get comments. I got visual, but I don't have comments. There we go. Hey, Nanny Dot. Well, we've got a comment. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay, we're going to be working with our new tier tray today, the breast cancer tier tray. And there is our cute little gnome. There we go. Isn't she cute? Wyatt. He's in there digging at his bowl because he thinks he wants green beans instead of Cheerios. That little bugger. Did I share with you the other night what he did to me the other day? I was talking with Marcia on the phone last night, and I said, did I share with you? And she said, no. OMG. He followed me into the adult room. I let the adults out to go potty. They came back in. I shut the door. I went into the room. No Wyatt. I couldn't find him anywhere. Here, when the adults came back in, he got behind me, and when I closed the door, he got stuck between the screen door and the outer door. He was in there. He's that skinny, and he fit between those two doors. I'm screaming, running all over the house, yelling to my husband, I can't find Wyatt, can't find Wyatt. Look out the door window, don't see him on the porch. And it's pitch dark out, and I'm thinking, he must have got outside. He had to have gotten outside. I open the door, and he comes like a shot out of you-know-where, up into the dog room, like, don't put me between the door again. I don't like it there. Never cried, nothing. What a little bugger he is. I'll tell you what. All right, so I already painted. I just thought you'd get a kick out of my little Wyatt story. I already painted everything either white, pink, or gray. I have also put some foil adhesive on some of this stuff. So, right, Judith? He's a character. I'll tell you what. So we're going to do some foiling, and then we're going to put it all together. But check this out, what I just designed. I was cutting this stuff out this morning. All right. This is a little lantern that you can put a tea light in. Is that not adorable? Look at that. We're going to put some tissue paper, I think, on the inside. And then we're going to put the little hey, Nanny Dot, the little tea light in there. And I think that's going to be so cute on top of the tier tray. I just had to try it. So here we go. Alright, so some of the pieces I already put together because I had to put foil adhesive on them, and it's much easier to do when it's glued in place. Now, I know you guys can do a 13-piece puzzle. This is 13 pieces. These 3 curves here make up a rainbow. So what I did was, this rainbow piece has little hearts cut out. So in here I want to put some silver foil. So I left that open. Let me see here. I think the easiest way to do this would be to cut it in the shape of what we're going to be foiling under. I already put adhesive on this one and that one and this one, but I put it underneath because I thought it'd be really cool to have the hearts showing through. So we'll see how this works. I don't know, but we're going to try it. So I think this will work. There we go. Alright. So I need my handy dandy brush. I love this brush. This is from Norwick's. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. Because I sell Norwick's. And this has got to be the best brush I've found to do the foil. Wyatt! You hear him scratching at that bowl? He is one little man. Okay, so we've got the silver underneath. Then we're going to go ahead and glue this row on top so the foil will show through. Alright, so I think I have to put a little bit of top coat all around before I glue it. Not time for green beans, buddy. He'll start over again. You watch. He's a little stinker. Also, you know how we've made those chains? I thought this butterfly would be so cute. Yes, he does, Dawn. He is, let me tell you, we started nicknaming him Little Man Tate, because he thinks he has to have everything. So what I did with this, I painted this pink, as you can see, and gray, but then all the little dots I put foil adhesive on, because check out the cotton candy foil. It's got pink, it's got purple, it's got blues, it's got a little silver. I thought, wouldn't this be cute to use on everything? So we're going to foil, while that top coat is drying on there, we are going to foil the butterfly. I just wanted to push it down a little bit. I thought this would be really different to have these colors in here. And what's nice about this set, the only thing that really is breast cancer is the little gnome. Everything else can be colored to whatever awareness ribbon you want. It's not specifically for breast cancer. But wouldn't you love to get this as a gift? Check that out. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I may have to change this. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so that's dried. Well, let's just do this next. This one has the word hope on it. And we're going to glue the H down. First. And like I said, all these have already been coated with foil adhesive. See, I even engraved where the letters go for you. Dawn, everybody is loving your awareness wreath. Thank you for sharing it. Alright, so this has an awareness ribbon at the bottom of the P, and then it scrolls around up top here to form a heart. So you get two pieces of the heart. Still have little pieces of that gnome hair floating around. I wanted this to be pretty. I didn't want it to scream, fight like a girl, do this, do that. I wanted it to really look feminine, pretty. And I think I achieved that with this set. This is all my own design. Alright. I even saved a bunch of the little hearts. They can all be with the kit. I used Country Gray from Walmart, and I used Pink Parfait. I really like the way this pink turns out. This actually was the marker, but I kind of like how that pink comes out as opposed to the paint marker. I started cutting on the laser this morning by myself and didn't realize I had it out of focus. And oh my gosh, what a mess I had out there. But I'm learning. I did it all by myself. It's the only way I'm going to learn. It is pretty, isn't it? Oh, look at that. This is a hard one to get because of the letters, but I can add more foil adhesive and go back over it again. I'm just using my fingernail right now because I think that's a pretty big brush pad. And if I do this, I think I have a better chance of getting smaller areas. Ooh, look at that. I think that's pretty. There's a little bit of the P though that I didn't get there. Let's see if we can get that. Because you don't want to go back over and scratch on this without your protective covering underneath it. is just pretty, pretty, pretty. I may do something different to the background. I don't know, but I love that. Alright, so we've got to coat that. Now we got to go ahead and glue this on in place. Maybe it'd be better just to glue in between the hearts. I haven't seen many rainbows in the tier tray set, so I thought this would be a nice addition. And you have your line here to tell you where it's got to go. So see, you can see the silver through the hearts. Now, you're going to use this again. So, there. And sometimes not all the foils lay evenly, so sometimes you do have to go back and add more adhesive. This one's called Cotton Candy. Jen has some really nice new foils. She actually called me the other day and said, I need your Christmas trees. She's going to be doing a 1-hour Pinterest TV segment, and she's going to be using my trees and my centerpiece rail. I'll tell you though, it's hard, her being in California and me being in Pennsylvania, because we can't just ship it and have it get there right away. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, I'm going to try using this too. Now, if I go back over it, which I may with foil adhesive, you have to let that sit at least an hour, if not a little more. But what I would do is actually cut this that I already used, place it in a section that lines up the same as that, and then use that piece. So I still can take advantage of my stripes. Oh yeah, that's better. Quiet. Not time yet. It's like, well, I think it is. And this comes with a frame. I'm not going to attach the frame just yet because I may do something to the background. But I can see the little silver through the hearts there. And this, oops, that's the wrong one. Here. This goes here. So when I glue that into place, I think I'm going to actually color that over with the darker pink. May even, how did I get some black on there? Or gray. I may even go ahead and glitter it too, the base. There we go. This would even be cute, like a dark pink, and then go a little bit lighter, and then a little bit lighter. Okay. So now we're going to put this in place. And then it would have the frame on there. Right, put that aside. So let's go ahead and glue our lantern together. So let me see here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue all along these sides here. Actually, I want to do the tissue paper first. I wanted to do white, but I didn't have white. So I just thought it'd be a nice little add-on to this. So all I'm doing is cutting out little rectangles. Me too. I love that color. So let's straighten this out a little. I was trying to go with stuff I had at home, so I didn't have to buy anything special. But I bet you even parchment paper would work. Alright, so I'm just going to glue around these sides. Actually, well, went too far out of the area there. Put a little dots on the inside of the awareness ribbons. These are all smaller. Okay, let's do one for that side. Excuse me. Hello, Monica. We are working on the little breast cancer awareness lantern that comes with our new set. So isn't that going to look cute? And there are a pink one that goes on top of the white ones. So let's cut out two more. I just thought it would kind of disguise the little. Hello, Eunice, welcome. Hey, we're getting comments on Facebook. That would be really hard, Dawn. I don't think the foil would stick to the styrofoam. We are making a little lantern. We are working on our little breast cancer tier tray set. I had to do some of the painting ahead of time. It has to be like a hard surface, Dawn. May be able to foil one of those Dollar Tree, you know, they use the bikini, the coconut bikini things for those Unique in the Creek boards. May be able to use one of those. If you can't find them, I'm sure I've got plenty down there somewhere. I don't go down there unless I absolutely have to. It's clean, so I don't want to mess it up. So we're just putting this tissue paper on the inside of the lantern. You are so welcome. Oh, he's at it again. So there we go. We've got that on the inside of that one. So let's just do this one. And then we'll put our lantern together. Thank you, Monica. This is a design that I made yesterday, this whole set. And I've been dying to do a lantern, so I went for it. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. There we go. Wyatt thinks it's time to eat green beans, so he's in there scraping his bowl, knocking all the Cheerios off. Little bugger. Usually, Eunice, we don't see all the comments on Facebook. It hasn't been working right. But it seems to be doing good today. So that's a first. Welcome. Alright, so we've got our little, I'm going to call it lantern screen. All I did was use tissue paper. So now we're going to put this together. So this, I'm using the CA Quick or Thick. Alright, so there's one side. Come on now. I have to hold it a minute and hope my fingers don't get stuck. Thanks, Nanny Dot. You always have, I guess, one stubborn side. This side went together just fine. So, I think we got it. Yahoo! Let's put a little glue there. Should probably put a little glue here too while I'm doing it, so I can kind of kill two birds with one stone and not have to rip it to fill it. Alright, now comes the fun part. Now the middle I only coated one time. The outside I coated with two coats of paint. Look at that. It's gonna go. Yay. Ta-da! Woohoo! It's so cool when you do a new design and it goes together and everything fits, because sometimes it can be difficult. So, alright. So, I actually have a little tea light here that was broken. So, I ripped the battery out of another one, because the other one is a colored one, and I didn't want a colored, I just wanted plain. So there we go. We got our little tea light. I know you can't see it working, but I did have a bigger candle if I needed it. This one. But I thought this is not going to show through real good because you've got all this covering it. I wanted it more open, so that's why I did that one. So now we have to glue all the little, okay, that one goes there. It's like a puzzle. I think this is really pretty. I think some glitter would even be cute. Okay. Go there. Oh, it goes there. Give it a little 3-dimension. These are all ribbons here. Okay, that goes in the middle. You didn't have to paint the back of this because you're gluing it down, so that was not an issue. And you know what I did? I painted them upside down, some of them. So we're going to glue this side down, the correct side down, and then I will paint the other side. Did the same thing with that one too. Oh well. Look at that. We fixed it though. So let's go ahead and paint that real quick, because I used the pink parfait on this one. See how I'm kind of scraping down the side, like bringing the brush towards me instead of doing this where your bristles can get over on the side. So I'm doing it like this way. It's an easier way to paint it without getting a lot of spillage. There we go. Isn't that cute? Alright, we've got that. So we've got our little gnome. We've got our little lantern, which fits real cute in there. We've got, and I'm not sold on this coloring yet, so I'm not going to glue the frame in place yet. but I will just kind of put it there. All right, next we can add some of these hearts, and we can put them around here. They were just left over. Look at these tiny little hearts. So I think we'll kind of glue those. And I may color them a little darker. Put this little eeny teeny weeny one right there. There we go. So that's done. Now, if we were going to make a chain out of this, thank you, Judith. I thought this would be kind of cute. Cutesy cutesy. Where we could connect the butterfly to this. Instead of having wooden beads, we would just go with this one and put a tassel on the end. And there's my tassel. I was looking all over for that earlier. So I think this is kind of cute, different. Let's see. So we can make a tassel for the end of this and attach our butterfly. I have to do one design change, and that's make these a little more stable. I don't feel they're stable enough. So that's going to be there. Now the next thing it comes with is a banner, and the banner gets all these little pieces on there. But I thought it'd be really cute to go ahead and use this. But now I'm kind of questioning, did I want to use that? Let me see. I think it kind of makes it pop. What do you think? Or the other thing to do would be to bring in more glitter and use the silver foil with this on top. What do you think? Do we do it in black and white check like that, or do we do it with the silver foil? Judith says the foil. All right. Anybody else have any comments? I don't want to be missing any. Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is too country, and that needs to be jacked up a little. Well, I won't be able to show you this finished, but I will show you how I put on the adhesive. See if I still have my sticky plate in the trash. Yes, I do. I still have my sticky plate. Yay! And what I do is I put a couple of paintbrush dabs in there, and my sprayer is not working, so I just drip a little water in there to kind of thin it out a little, because you don't need it real thick. You want it to go on smooth. So what I do then is I kind of swirl that water around and wipe off the excess, and then you just do even strokes. There's one of those gnome hairs again. Ugh. And you want to go all the way You want to try and do one even stroke. You don't want to do this, because then those blotches are going to show up in your foil. So you want a nice even stroke. So now I have to let this sit for an hour, and once that's dry, once that's tacky, you'll see it. You'll just touch it and it'll stick to your finger. Wyatt! Oh man, he's working overtime today. Hear him? That little bugger. You can use any paintbrush to put it on. It will wash out of your brush. See, I just try to do an even stroke all the way down, like that. Okay, so we'll put that aside. I'm telling Nanny Dot on you, Wyatt. You stopped. So, even and even. I did list in the description the name of this one. It's Cotton Candy. He is determined to get his green beans. He does. He got mad because I let the adult dogs out, and he was sleeping in his bed, so I didn't bother him. I just let him go and let them out. Well, when I came in, he's standing up like, you didn't let me out. Why didn't I go out? I just wish you could have seen him stuck between those two doors. What a riot. I was in a panic. I'm screaming for my husband. I can't find Wyatt. Wyatt's gone. I tried to put him back in there to take a picture, and he like ran. He's like, no, I don't want to go between those doors again. There we go. Alright, that will get set aside for an hour and a half, and then I will put this on. Now I went ahead and I actually put foil adhesive on this. I was going to do these, but I'm not. I'm going to turn them and glue them down and repaint that side. So you won't be able to see the finished product, but you'll be able to see some of the stuff that's in here. Oh my gosh, that is flickering so pretty in there. I'll have to take a picture of it tonight. So we've got Hope, and we've got our little gnome. I had one of these. I don't know if this will fit in there, but we'll try it. There we go. And we'll cut off some of the stem. And we can put that over in here like that. We'll have this, whoops, in the front. And then we'll put a tassel on the end of that. Let's put that to this side. And then that, I also have, that we didn't use the other night, I had some pearls. Now I don't know where I put them. They'll pop up somewhere. all of a sudden the orders have started coming in, and I am behind. I just thought these would be pretty in there. Okay. Maybe we'll just put them with the flower. All right, we are going to do it like this. We're going to put one on one side, one on this side, and one on this side. And then I'm going to take my wire that came with them, and I'm going to wrap them around the stem of the flower, and then put the flower in the hole. Bring this over like this. Where are my beads? They were right here. I will look for them, I guess, later. I'm not seeing them. I had a whole strand of them. We could wrap some of this around here. I just think the beads make it look so feminine. And there's nothing worse when you have no hair, when you have cancer, and feeling very unfeminine. Nah. Nope. They don't look right. Could just go ahead and glue some of these hearts on there. We could do that. Looking to see if I have anything to create a tassel. Let's see. No pink. Well, let me see. No pink up there. You know what I always watch for too? At the end of the Christmas season, I always buy up pink ornaments, because when you're doing a breast cancer wreath, it really looks pretty with the pink ornaments in it. Now if I can get back to the ornaments without killing myself. Okay, I do have some left over from last year. And there's my cancer ribbon. Huh. Who knew? How about that? But I think I used all the balls when I did that wreath for the breast cancer center last year. But look at these. They were from Walmart last year. And see, look at this beautiful big butterfly. We could put her up there. Yeah, all the, but look, there's my cancer ribbon. In with all the pink ornaments. Where it should be. Let's see if this will go in here. I don't know. I'll play around with it some more. That would look pretty. I don't know. I may have to change this up and leave just the rainbow in rainbow colors, the cotton candy, but then do something different with that. I don't know. I have to think about it. I might change my colors up some. Or believe it or not, this looks really pretty. I don't know. I'm not sold on this yet, so I have to step back away from it for a little bit and see what I come up with. But always look for pink ornaments at the end of the season because they really lend themselves to this. So, but I'll finish up those tonight and I'll change it up a little. I don't know what I'm going to do to it. We'll see. But at least I showed you how to put the set together, what pieces come with it, and so on. So the banner will hang down either there or across here. I'll try and get a picture of this tonight. I don't know if you can see it kind of glowing through there. But I thought that's something different we can add to a tier tray that we haven't done before. And I don't think anybody else has. So look at this. We could even, our big earrings, we could add them to that too as a tassel. Like we could put the butterfly at one end and the keychain or the earrings at the other end. Maybe that's what we'll do with it. Because I'm sorry, they're just too huge. I cannot use those as earrings. Too big. But yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll add that to that. Instead of a tassel, we'll add that at the other end. Thank you. I'm not sold on this one yet. I am not sold on this. This got to change. I'm not liking it. So, when I am done with everything, but isn't the little gnome cute? It says, "Let your faith be bigger than your fear." Yeah, I think I like one of these at the end. Anybody want an earring? This sucker turned out so big. Oh my gosh. This makes a cute keychain. And you know what? That's what I need to do. I think the UV resin on top of that. But I got to get more because it's almost empty and it's spitting out bubbles, and I think that's what we'll do. I don't know. We'll leave it as this, and then I'll kind of stand back and look at it a while and probably change it up. But we'll do those silver. See how tacky they get? You want them to stick to you, and you have to be careful when you're using the adhesive because it does stick to anything around it. So, all right, I will let you go, and I will probably see you all on Monday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll go get Wyatt his green beans. All right, y'all have a great